Hi, myself Abhirami Tyagarajan, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce with Computer Application, currently pursuing at Dr. S.N.S. Rajalakshmi Arts and Science College, Coimbatore. Today we are going to see Introduction to Design Thinking. Introduction within the context of new product development (NPD) and innovation. Design thinking has enjoyed significantly increased visibility and for many increased perceived importance over the last decade. For others, however, this term can be fraught with confusion, questions of relevancies, and for some, the perception for a fad. Within this context, the objectives of this chapter include the following. First, I briefly describe the concept of design thinking and its role within NPD and innovations. Next, I provide and describe a simple framework of design thinking followed by a summary of some fundamental principles of the mindset of design thinking. Next heading, the concept of design thinking and its role within NPD and innovations. What is design thinking and its core? Design thinking can be constructed as a creative problem solving approach or more completely as a systematic and collaborative. This chapter was adapted from Understanding Design Thinking, a prime for new product development and innovations. Approach for identifying and creatively solving problem. The term design thinking simply means that one is approaching problem and their solution as a designer would. While this will be elaborated subsequently, an illustrative characteristics of the design thinking approach, it is intentionally non-linear. Designers, whether in the arts or industry, tend to explore and solve problems through iteration. They quickly generate possible solutions, develop simple prototypes, and then iterate on these initial solutions. Informed by significant external feedbacks towards a final solution. This is in contrast to a linear process such as traditional stage gate, new product development, NDP process, in which prototyping and typically done towards the end of the process to reflect the accumulation of the development phase and to explore manufacturability rather than as a mechanism for gaining market feedback. A more thorough description of design thinking as a process and mindset follows. But first, I address an important questions for those involved with new product development and innovation. When is design thinking most applicable? Generally speaking, design thinking is best applied in situations in which the problem or opportunity is not well defined, or breakthrough idea or concept, and indeed that is an idea that has significant of positive impact, such as creating a new market or enabling significant revenue growth. Design thinking methods have been used successfully in different ways within business, including new venture creation, business model design, and process improvement. While our focus is on applying design thinking to the challenge and opportunities of new product development and innovations. This book also includes several chapters that address other contexts such as business model design. Within the context of NPD, design thinking is very well suited to use in markets that are quickly challenging and when users' needs are uncertain, such as the emerging market for wearable biometric devices. However, design thinking is equally applicable in more mature market as a means to identify new latent customer needs or in an effort to develop significant or radical innovations, whereas incremental innovations are also critically important to most companies. They typically are bounded by well defined problems or established customer needs, such as improving gas engine. In those situations, a more linear stage gate process is still appropriate. Even in these situations, there may be specific elements of design thinking. Even in these situations, there may be specific elements of design thinking, specific tools or techniques that can improve a project outcome. For right situation, however, a design thinking approach is more likely to lead to better solutions that address the most important customer needs and do so more efficiently than traditional NPD approaches alone. One of the reasons for this it is that design thinking helps to avoid the trap of investing too many resources too earlier in.